The word fit food for ghosts, that's a choice, so we give that a tick. It means that people who are alive shouldn't eat it because it doesn't taste very nice. Well, that is an explanation of what it means to say fit food for ghosts. The word like eating death means that it is like eating something that is dead. The problem here is we have a repetition of what the phrase is saying, so we can't really credit that. This suggests how horrible it is and how it is a nasty experience. Now that is an effect, so we give a plus there. The waiter is described as an old bag of bones, that's a choice. This makes him sound like he is skinny and not very healthy. That is a good definition of what that phrase means. Maybe he is dead, as the writer describes the whole place as if it is full of ghosts. And again, that is a good explanation and effect as a combination there. So we have the choice, the explanation, and now the student has gone on to explain what that means. He also shuffled, that's a choice. This means he was creeping slowly, and that is exactly what shuffled means. So we're going to give that an EXP. And this makes him sound slow and spooky, like he may give you a fright at any moment. I'm not given anything for that because what we wanted was something about his age, not really about him being spooky, because shuffled doesn't mean that you're spooky. It means that perhaps you're struggling to walk or that you're old. The curry is hot because it says savoury spice fire. That is a choice, so we tick that. This is like a fire caused by spices, which makes him feel on fire. Now we'd have to be a bit careful here because we have a little bit of repetition. However, the student has understood what the phrase is actually saying, which is that this fire inside him is caused because of these spices. The word stung my nostrils is a choice, makes it sound painful. We're really wanting more than that. The word explosion, now it is a choice, but you'll notice from the mark scheme that's not the whole choice, so we need to put a little hat on it to say that isn't a full choice. Makes me think of a fire or a blast, and it shows that this man feels there has been a massive impact on him. So we go back and give that an EXP for blast because that is an explosion. Shows that this man feels there has been a massive impact on him and the spice has made him feel in danger. Not really, that's a little bit of a misunderstanding about what's happening here. I don't think he feels in danger, he just feels that his whole body is alive and feeling the effects of this really hot curry. So here we've got a really interesting answer because if you look at A, the first paragraph, the candidate here has 4 choices, 2 explanations and 2 effects, which is very good. However, in B, we have 3 choices. One of those is a partial choice. So really that's 2 and a bit choices. We have 2 meanings, but we have no clear effects at all. Now, when a student does this kind of thing, we can't just give it a number from the mark scheme. We have to do what is called a best fit. And how that works is we give a mark for A and we give a mark for B. We add them together and divide them by 2 to get the overall mark, and that's to make sure the mark is fair. And that's why it's so important that you do the best job you can on both A and B. So this candidate, I would have given 5 marks for A if the whole response had been like A. But B is weaker, and so I'd actually give 3 marks for B because we don't have 4 choices as the question asked. We don't have enough meanings and we don't have enough effects to make that any better than 3 marks. So when you add those 3 together, you add 5 and 3 together and get 8 marks, then we need to divide that by 2, and that gives this student 4 marks.